guys, welcome back to another cooking video. Today we are going to be making family date night from the Raddish Kit. And today we're going to be making garlicky green beans, chicken parmesan, and family fondue. First we're going to be making the garlicky green beans. So yeah. So these are all the ingredients, and my mom is gonna read the ingredients and the tools.
Great, so what you need for the garlicky green beans is 1 small bunch of parsley, 1 lemon, 3 cloves of garlic, 1 teaspoon, or I think it's supposed to be 1 tablespoon plus 1 teaspoon olive oil, 3 tablespoons panko breadcrumbs, a half teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons grated Parmesan, 1 pound green beans. And then for your tools, grab a large pot, a cutting board, a knife, a medium bowl, measuring spoons, a handheld zester or box grater, a garlic mincer, which came with our kits, a skillet, a spoon, scissors, colander, and a large bowl.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, so what my mom is doing is we're filling up a large pot with water, and we're gonna put some salt in it, and then we're gonna boil it over high heat. So we're gonna put it on high. Yeah. Okay, so I washed my hands, so I'm just gonna put this in. Okay, how much do I
I'll tell you when to stop. Just a couple shakes, that's great.
Ooh.
I know.
I see where it is.
And then put the pot on high heat.
High heat, okay.
Yes, so push it in. This one. In and turn it around all the way to high.
Sing hi.
Hi!
It's saying hi to us. Okay.
And now we want to put the lid on because things boil better
Mm-hmm.
when the heat can get stuck in there.
Nice.
All right.
Okay, good. Okay, so while this is boiling, we are going to take a cutting board and we are going to cut up some parsley with mince parsley to make 2 teaspoons and add 2 medium bowl. So, yeah. Okay, so while my mom is cutting up the parsley, only the leaves, and it's gonna be in 2 of these because we do not have a thing that says 2 teaspoons. So, yeah.
Okay, so we need to mince up 2 tablespoons of parsley. So let me grab my knife.
This is the view. And
Okay.
is it okay if they watch you?
Sure. So when we say mincing, you want, that means little, like really little bits of parsley.
Yeah, and you should
Do you wanna
probably. Oh, close up? Okay.
So when you're cutting, you always want to keep your fingers really safe and far away from the knife. So keeping them on one side is really good. Okay, we do not want fingers in this meal.
Okay, there. Yeah, and you should probably have a parent with you if you're a kid because they might need to do this for you because knives
Because knives
knives
sharp
aren't.
knife.
Yeah, and it has to be sharp because it's hard.
Okay, so we'll just get this done. We're just going back through to mince it up the other way because we want it. And the goal when you're cutting with a sharp knife is always keep your fingers straight because if you cut and your fingers are straight up and down, the knife can't get you.
Unless it's like this, and then it could go, and you don't want that to
you
happen.
don't want that to happen.
So, yeah. Okay, so, my mom finished this, and this started boiling, so we're going on to the next step. Okay, so next we are going to be doing the lemon. We're zesting the lemon, and yeah, we're gonna use this thingy. Can I do it?
You can, so take the
No, see?
tag off.
Oh, the tag off. I thought you meant take the
I'm
peel.
gonna throw it away.
Okay, I'm gonna take you guys.
And see what it says, Eva, to zest it into the parsley.
Zest it into the parsley. So right here?
Yes.
Okay, well, at least we have the angle. I'm not good at this thing. Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna, the peel?
Yep, so zesting is just getting the peel.
I'm not that good at this.
You're doing great.
It's getting all into it.
Yep, and then you'll tap that and it'll come out.
Ooh, it smells sour. You smell that?
Yeah, and now spin it around because you only want to get spin the lemon around. You only want to get that outside real yellow part. You don't want the white part. It gets a little tart.
We don't want tart, we want sour.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
You want to take over for a little bit?
Sure.
Okay, so, yeah. Okay, so we've collected it on there. Now she's going to pour it into the parsley. Oh, that looks cool.
And it smells so good in here.
Yeah.
All right, so now we can put our zester away.
Yep, and we will be right back. Okay, so we're on the next step, and we have the garlic, and I'm gonna smell it. Whoa.
Very garlicky.
Yeah, and we have our special item today.
Yes, this is our garlic mincer. And I wanted to also add, you can either get, go on with you. You can either get a whole garlic, which is a really great way to do it, but I knew we were gonna be a little pressed for time tonight, so we got these that Spice World makes. When I've used them before, they're really great when you first open the bag, really fresh. But if you leave them too long, then they're not as garlicky as you like. But anyway, they'll be perfect for us tonight because we just opened. Okay, so we need 3 cloves of garlic. So Eva, grab 3 cloves with your washed hands.
2 and 3.
Yep, and put them on the cutting board.
Put them onto the cutting board. Wait. Whoa. Okay, and then I just 1, 2, 3.
So it says smash and peel. So those are already
peeled.
I think we're gonna smash them a little bit before we mince, baby.
I don't know how to mince.
I'm gonna show you. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do.
Oh, wait. Sorry, I accidentally stopped it, so I'm just gonna angle it. I'm not the best at this, so. Okay.
Already be.
She's checking if they're already peeled.
These are already peeled pretty well, so I think we'll just go ahead and mince them. So you can just use your.
Wait, what about mashed?
They are. I smashed it. Okay, so I'll do this one too.
And that one?
Yep.
See how we're just kind of flattening them?
All good. Usually you smash it to get the peel off, but these are already really well peeled, so.
Just smash it a little.
All right, all good. Okay, so now, Eva, you're gonna use your mincer. I'm gonna grab.
I don't know
can
how
they
to
see?
use this thing. Yeah.
Super. All right, do you see?
Do I do this?
No, I think we're gonna do something like.
Is that right?
Yeah, see it coming through?
Yeah, is that what it's supposed to happen?
I think so. I guess I don't really know.
Oh, yeah, it is, I think.
Maybe grab the radish box, and I think they give instructions.
Okay, guys, hold on. Okay, so we figured out that she was doing it correct, so we're just gonna keep on going.
Okay.
So what she's doing is she's pushing it, pushing it, and then she's rocking it side to side. And then as you guys can, I don't think you guys can see, but it's going through.
Yeah, let me show them.
Yeah, see how it's
See how
going
it's coming through there?
That's what's supposed to happen.
Yeah, and see the other side is like all squished in.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna, it's not, I think it's fine. I'm just kind of
Pushing
using
it
my
off.
nail and
She has long nails.
taking it off. And now that's done. So that was really
Take
fast
off.
for mincing.
Take off the other side.
Yep, and then we'll get that done. And then we'll do this third one, same way. So
Yeah.
put it right in the middle. And get all our strength. Rock, rock, rock. Okay, definitely got better as we practiced. Okay, peel that off.
See, that's what it looks like.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Good job, garlic mincer.
Blech. Okay, so now I'm just gonna fix you guys up a little. It's kind of diagonal. Yeah. Okay, there you guys. So, yeah, that's how you do it. So, BRB. Okay, so we are at our next step. And our next step is to heat 1 teaspoon of olive oil in a skillet over medium-high heat. So that's what we are doing right now. We are putting the olive oil in. So, yeah, so we're just gonna let that heat up for a little bit. She's kind of moving it around for then it'll like spread out. And
you don't want to heat olive oil for too long, so that's probably plenty. We have our...
How long would we heat it up for?
Honestly, like 10 seconds. It's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now what do we do?
We're gonna add the breadcrumbs and garlic and then cook, stirring frequently until lightly browned 3 to 5 minutes. So Eva is gonna get the breadcrumbs for us.
Wait, what is it in? A teaspoon?
The breadcrumbs are 3 tablespoons. So there's Eva getting the breadcrumbs.
They're not open because they're fresh. Yeah, okay, got it. So, teaspoon?
3 tablespoons. Here it is.
Oh, right there. I totally missed that.
So
here, I'm gonna just... Okay, can you put it back in?
yes. Now, what you're doing right now is actually toasting. It's kind of like toasting bread, but in a skillet. And it just makes it so much better. Okay, so there's 1. You want 3.
3 of this?
Mm-hmm.
2?
Yep. And do the next one just a little smaller because the other 2 were keeping. So, yep, that's perfect, Eva. Okay. And also the garlic.
Okay.
I'm gonna get that for you, okay?
Okay. She is getting the garlic.
Okay,
Ooh, I see it soaking in.
We're using our knife to transfer the garlic.
Do you hear that sizzle?
And do you smell that garlic? Okay,
Oh,
now
yes.
we need to stir it frequently.
So, yeah. Oh, I can see it mixing in.
Okay,
That's
3 to
nice.
5 minutes.
3 to 5 minutes. So we'll be back. Okay, so me and my mom had some advice for you.
Yeah, so with these breadcrumbs, because we're actually toasting them, they're made of bread. And so what you're looking for is just like toast in a toaster oven. You
Like
want them to
brown.
get a little brown, but not burn.
Kind of like brown sugar, just not clear.
Yes, so see how they started white, right, Eva?
Yeah.
And now they're turning brown. I actually think I think we're done with
Yeah.
that. And the
Oh
garlic.
yeah, I see it.
Yeah, the garlic has really opened up and become really
Oh,
fragrant.
it smells so good.
All right, what's our next step?
Hold on. Okay, so our next step is to pour it in the bowl.
That's right. So I'm going to pour it in a medium-sized bowl. Just all the little breadcrumbs, the garlic, and of course they turn brown with some olive oil.
Oh, it smells so good.
Right?
Wait, can I?
It's a hot, yes.
Oh, it smells like pizza.
Ooh, yeah.
Or like, no, garlic bread.
Yes, like garlic bread.
It smells like garlic bread because it is garlic bread.
Okay, so hold that, and I'm going to grab what else goes in here with it, which is we're going to add the salt and Parmesan, the parsley and lemon zest. So let's get the lemon zest and the parsley in there.
Okay. This is what it looks like.
Okay, can you bring that medium bowl this way, Eva?
Okay, so she's just putting all the parsley, and the lemon stuff.
Lemon zest. Okay, and then it asks us to also put some salt and Parmesan in. And the ingredients called for a half teaspoon of salt.
Teaspoon? I have a teaspoon.
Super.
Okay, so
Ready?
do you guys like my apron today?
Isn't she adorable?
It's new.
Okay, so a half teaspoon of salt. Oh, that is a half tablespoon. We want to
no, it isn't.
It is TBSP. This is a really good cooking lesson. TBSP stands for tablespoon. TSP stands for teaspoon. So we want a half TSP.
Okay, so the camera just ran.
All right, so we're doing 2 tablespoons Parmesan. Or is it 3? 2? 1?
Yeah, 1.
And then we'll double check and make sure.
My
2.
favorite.
Yum. 2 tablespoons. All right, that should do it. Now we're gonna stir it up. And we can actually use our same spoon that we used on toasting because we have our toasted stuff in there.
This is a huge spoon for a medium bowl.
Yes, it is.
Okay, sorry our camera keeps on turning off, so I was just smelling it and we're stirring it. So, yeah, this is what it looks like so far, and we will be right back for the next step. Whoops. Okay, so we're doing the next step. Mommy, can you explain what we are doing?
Sure. So the next thing we want to do is take all the green beans and break off the ends. Now, if you like long green beans, you can leave them like that, or after you break off the ends, you can break it in half. I like long green beans. So I'm just taking it right here and using my nail.
Wait, can I see that?
Yep, right there.
So we're taking off this part.
And so we're doing the same thing on this side. And then we put the good part in here and the ends on the paper towel.
So we will be right back once we're finished.
Yep.
Okay, so we're halfway done, kinda. We have like a quarter left, so yeah. So BRB. Okay, so this is all the ends, and we finished it. The whole bag's empty. Oh, and these are all the green beans. So we will move on to the next step. Okay, so we're on the next step, and we have to put the green beans in the boiling water that we did earlier. We stopped the boiling water because we didn't want it to like boil too much. So then we just reboiled it, and then she just put it in. I'm eating a pretzel, because why not? And
show how long it's supposed to go. On the steps, it says how long.
it's supposed to go for no. Is it firm, soft, or medium?
It's however you like. So you do 4 minutes for firm. I'm gonna show the people.
Here.
4
Hold on.
minutes.
Sorry, I had to turn around the thing. So 4 minutes for firm, 7 minutes for medium, 10 minutes for soft.
Okay.
What do we like, Mai?
We like between firm and medium. So maybe we'll do ours for 5 or 6 minutes.
Okay. So we're gonna do ours for 5 or 6 minutes. So
Turn it down a little because it's
This
getting
is-
a little much.
yeah, she's gonna be mixing it, and we'll be right back. Okay, so we are done right here, and we are going,
We're gonna pour these in the colander right here.
yeah.
Ready? It's very hot. So this is a good step to have your parent or adult helper do. You're still the chef, but you want your helper to do the really hot stuff.
Yeah, so we will be right back. Okay, last step. We are going to put it in a bowl and add a teaspoon of olive oil.
Okay.
There are the precious green beans. now we're gonna put in the like crumb things that we made. Whoa.
Whoa, it's really.
Yeah.
And then,
Shake it up a little.
and that olive oil really helps it all mix.
Yeah, and connect.
Whoa. All right.
That's our garlicky green beans. Let's move on to the next part of the meal. Okay, so these are the ingredients and the tools, and my mom is gonna read them for us.
All right, the first thing that we want is 2 large chicken breasts. That's gonna be equal to about 1 to 1.5 pounds. 1/3 cup of flour, a 1/2 teaspoon garlic powder, 1.5 teaspoons plus 1/4 teaspoon salt.
Wait, say about what we're actually gonna be using for this, since we have 3 of those ingredients and
Yeah.
one of our spices from PS Flavor.
And a 1/2 teaspoon black pepper. With PS Flavor, instead of using different spices, we usually use a spice blend. So I didn't want to go buy garlic powder and black pepper. We already did have salt. So we're going to use our Creole blend. Creole has garlic and black pepper and salt in it.
All 3 at the same time.
That's
so
right.
Pretty much
Also,
works out.
I just realized, and this is my bad, in the garlicky green beans, it called for 1 teaspoon plus 1 teaspoon olive oil, and I said that probably was supposed to be 1 tablespoon plus 1 teaspoon. I was wrong. They call for 1 teaspoon twice, so they just divided it out for everybody.
Yeah.
Okay,
So we
we've got
added that. So just make sure to add that.
we've got our spice blends. We need 3 eggs, 2/3 cup panko breadcrumbs, 2/3 cups grated Parmesan, a 1/2 cup of marinara sauce, a 1/2 cup of grated mozzarella. And you want to have out your baking sheet. We're going to line it with aluminum foil, spray it with cooking spray, a cutting board, a knife, a meat mallet. If you don't have a meat mallet, you can use a rolling pin or a skillet. The goal is to flatten that chicken. You want a resealable plastic bag, like a Ziploc bag. We're using a gallon size. Some measuring cups, measuring spoons, a whisk, and very important, 3 shallow bowls or deep plates that you can crack eggs in, and you can mix some stuff up.
So we will see you once we're making the thing. Okay, so the first step is to preheat the oven to 400 Fahrenheit. Line baking sheet with aluminum foil and grease with cooking spray. So that is what we're gonna do right now. So
First things first, I will hold this and you can set this
where?
on here. So you're gonna go to bake, and then your up arrow until you reach 400. Oh, down 1, and then start. Ding.
Now we're preheating. So be right back. Okay, so right now we're doing the next step on that.
Yeah, that same step. So we covered a sheet pan with aluminum foil. It makes it so it's a little less messy clamp. And then we're gonna spray it with
Grease.
spray. I like the olive oil one, but you don't have to use that. That's just the one that we happen to use.
Pam.
Pam, always Pam. Okay, that's ready.
Yay! Okay, so the next step is cut chicken breast in half. I'm gonna let my mom do it because I don't want to do raw meat right now. So
when I am working with the chicken breast, we're gonna cut it down the middle, but I like to also get a little bit of the fat. So I'll just.
okay, so what she was saying is she wants to get a little bit of the fat off.
These are very lean though, so there's not much. Okay, so we've done that, and now it looks like we're supposed to cut it like this. You want to show them the picture, Eva? So I'm just going to take my knife and cut it right down the middle. All right, if you want to move a little this way, perfect. See, a little more like that. Okay, now I'm gonna cut this one. There we go. All right. That is...
Sorry, I'm not getting a good aim of you.
That's perfect.
Here.
Okay, so we have cut our
That was
chicken
a really good aim, but this is what it looks like right now.
Yes, all done. Okay, so now this is the part that kind of has a skill to go with it.
Wait, hold on. Like my mom said, the next step has some skill.
Yeah, so we cut these chicken breasts in half.
That's what we already did.
Yep, that was last.
Now we're gonna put it in plastic wrap.
Yes, and it's my understanding we're not gonna use this knife for chicken again, so I'm gonna put it straight in the sink, and then I'm gonna wash my hands, because anytime you touch raw meat, you really wanna wash your hands.
Yeah. Wait, where's the plastic bags?
The plastic bag is over here by the aluminum foil.
Okay. Plastic bags. And I'm gonna open it, and this is a view of my mom because I'm trying to open it. Okay, you open it because I can't.
Open it. And then we're gonna do one piece of chicken at a time, it looks like. Okay, let's see. Let's throw this away. We need to make...
Wait, aren't you gonna touch it again?
I am.
Why did you wash your hands?
I know, I always wash hands after touching chicken. I guess we could just use a fork.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll grab a fork and then drop it in. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I have never done this. So
Really?
this will be really interesting.
Wait, are you smashing it? Oh, can I smash it? I haven't done something in a little bit. I want to smash it.
Okay.
I want to smash it. We'll take turns smashing it.
Okay. We're gonna get this.
Here's the camera.
Okay. I'm gonna need to put this over here. Okay, one at a time. We're gonna get this.
Can I take the camera? I want to smash it.
Okay.
Yates, I'm putting it down right here. She's washing her hands
And-
again.
And we want to get it to 1/4 of an inch. You know how big that is, Eva?
Nope. Well, yeah, but I forgot.
So, let's see. We're gonna use this cutting board as well. Okay, 1/4 of an inch is about that, okay? So, here is our...
Can you tell me when to stop? Because I don't.
mallet. And I think we're doing
Can I
it.
take
Yeah.
it? Okay, take the.
Ready? Here goes Eva getting out of regression.
Whoa.
Good job. Make sure to use the flat side.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Okay, let's, yeah, see there's a sharp side and a flat side.
I thought we were using the sharp side. Sorry.
And we'll be back.
Okay, so we decided we'll just come back once we're done, but make sure not to do the sharp side because then it will poke holes in it and then you'll have to switch out the bag, and I didn't want to.
I mean, that didn't happen to us, but.
It did. So we'll be right back once we're done with all of the chicken. Okay, so we finished eating the chicken.
Yep, they're all flattened.
And now we gotta put all the stuff in the bowls. So we need 3 of these types of bowls. Shallow bowls. Shallow. Okay. First one, flour. Got the flour. Hold on. Okay. Flour, how much flour? How much flour?
Look at the ingredients.
1/3.
Okay. 1/3 of a cup of flour. So, and it's going in this, let's move all of this.
Okay.
It had chicken.
Okay.
Can you tell that I do not like getting chicken in places?
Hold on 1 second. Okay, now I'm recording.
Okay. So now we're gonna do 1/3 cup of flour.
As it says on the steps.
All right.
Here's our chicken. Yum.
You wash your hands one more time, and I will hold this while you do that.
Wash hands every time.
Always wash your hands.
Because it's good for you. Blah, blah, blah.
Eva's getting a paper towel.
Hello, everybody, if you can see me.
There she is. Get a drink. Okay. You ready for the next?
Yep.
So what goes in the first bowl?
Flour.
Okay, so here's your 1/3 cup of
I
flour.
don't know why, but in my mouth it tastes cake.
Ooh, probably because you're thinking flour.
And then fondue.
Okay, a 1/3 cup flour, garlic powder, 1.5 teaspoons salt and pepper. This is when we're gonna use Creole instead. Since it calls, nope, hold on. So since it calls for a 1/2 teaspoon garlic powder, 1.5 teaspoon plus 1/4 teaspoon salt, and then a 1/2 teaspoon black pepper. So what we're gonna do is a 1/2 teaspoon plus a 1/2 teaspoon plus 1.5 teaspoons. So we're gonna do, let's do actually a teaspoon. Let's do a teaspoon of, let's do a teaspoon of Creole, and then we'll add some salt. Okay, so grab a 1 teaspoon.
Wait, is teaspoon
SP.
TSP? Oh, we need to wash it out a little.
Okay,
Some oil.
well that won't work.
Okay, so we are getting the Creole in.
Okay, so we're gonna start with 1 teaspoon of Creole. Creole has a little bit more heat than just black pepper and garlic powder, so we're just gonna do 1 teaspoon to start, then we can always change, add more heat later if need be. Okay, so there's our Creole, and then we're gonna do a teaspoon of salt. Now Creole already has some salt in it.
But it needs
So,
more salt for
yeah.
that. It's like the perfect taste.
Yes, so I'm gonna actually do another, about a 1/2 teaspoon, just to make sure we're getting all this stuff.
I'm trying to get the math correct.
Yeah, okay, so so now we've done 1.5 teaspoons Creole, and then I'm gonna do 1 whole teaspoon of salt.
Okay.
Okay, so that is done now. See if I put it here.
Just closing them up.
Okay.
Now we're gonna put.
So we did all the stuff. So we're gonna stir that together, and you can just use your 1 teaspoon.
We're kind of gonna connect these 3 steps together.
Here, why don't you show this all going together?
Yeah, we're gonna connect those 3 because they're kind of like all the same because we're putting them all into bowls. So
Yeah. All right, so get that all stirred nicely so there aren't any big clumpies.
get the sides. Always make sure to get the sides. And that looks pretty good.
I think it looks really, really yummy.
It smells pretty good too.
Okay, so
Dun, 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 dun.
grab your egg, because I think the eggs are still in the refrigerator.
That's for a different bowl.
Oh,
We're done with this bowl.
yep, we're done with that bowl. Okay, this bowl is done. And even if you want to get the eggs out of the refrigerator,
Okay. Okay, so we got the eggs. Sorry, we had to turn off the camera for a second.
okay, do you want to break them or do you want me to?
I don't trust myself.
Oh, you should. You're very good at it.
I did it over the weekend. I did not do good.
What were you making over the weekend?
Cake.
Yum. But did the cake turn out good?
Yeah.
Good.
Because I didn't do it anymore.
Aw, it just takes getting some practice. Like, look at me. I've broken a ton of eggs, but I still just got a little shell in here.
My sister did it for me.
We'll take it off. Okay. And I believe it's
Eggies.
3 eggs. Is that right?
Yeah.
Crack eggs.
See? Right there.
All right, that's our number 3. Now,
Yum.
what do we do?
We.
Wash hands again.
I didn't do anything, so you wash hands again.
Okay, now you're gonna whisk them. You wanna grab the whisk?
Yep. I will go grab the whisk.
I will hold this while you whisk.
Can I pop them?
Yep, that's what you want to do. So
Wait,
you
I
want
want to pop them.
Well, it doesn't work exactly like that. So what you want to do is break them though with the whisk. Look, that going.
I'm not good at whisking.
Well, that's because you have to practice. Okay, see that? Yeah.
I don't want to spill it.
I know it is a pretty shallow bowl.
Well, it's called a shallow bowl. Side to side.
Sure. Any way to get them all mixed up.
Side to side, circle to circle. Ugh.
I feel like that one, yeah, that one needs some love. There you go.
Still does. Here, can you take over?
We'll just do one final little whisk.
That one still needs some love. See?
Mm-hmm. All right, I think that's gonna be
Kind of good.
good enough for what we're doing. Because we're gonna use this as an egg wash, which means we dip our chicken in it,
Yum.
and that's what gets the stuff to stick to the chicken.
This is
Okay,
gonna go.
let's leave the whisk in it.
Okay.
Okay, we'll put
Where's
it
the other one?
right
Okay,
there.
we have to put it in line in order.
Okay,
So I'm gonna put this one over here, plant the egg.
sure.
Making more space here. Next, we're gonna put that right here.
Okay, but we're gonna Okay. Our third one is breadcrumbs and Parmesan, and that is it. Yum, yum, yum. Breadcrumbs.
We already mixed these up kind of today.
Okay, breadcrumbs is gonna be 2/3 of a cup. So
Who
You-
cares if it has some flour in it?
yeah, that's okay. Do it over the bowl. That's why.
We'll dip in the egg.
Nope. Okay, so to do 2/3 of a cup, how many 1/3
Yeah,
do
I'll
we do?
just put that much in since some spilled.
Okay, so that's 1/3. Now we need 2/3.
So one more.
Mm-hmm. I know. There we go. 2/3, and now our Parmesan.
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 That's what I call it.
Oh, and we do 2/3 cup Parmesan. Parmesan. Now you have me saying it. Okay. So, ready?
Parmesan. Oh. Yep, that's probably.
That's okay. Hold. No, not yet. Okay, now put it. Now let's do our second, third.
It's good.
Little extras. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
You can never have too much cheese. Okay, now stir that up. All right, this is amazing. So we have our flour and Creole, we have our eggs, and we have our breadcrumbs with Parmesan.
Yep, and we will be right back. Okay, so the next step is, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the one piece of chicken, dip it in here, dip it in here, dip it in here, put it on here, then so on. So my mom's gonna record. Me? Love raw chicken. Okay, it's gonna be my first one. So I go both sides.
Yep, so dip it in. Great. Nicely covered. Perfect.
Is that not enough?
That's great. Oh, but it needs that part. Yeah. Okay, and then in the egg.
And the Parmesan. And the bread.
You're gonna have me saying Parmesan forever after this.
Good.
Both sides. Why don't you grab with your hand and sprinkle it on top, because we want to make sure to get plenty of the crust.
This looks so good already.
Now put it right here.
I'm gonna sprinkle some on here.
See why it's called Chicken Parmesan? Great, and then just...
It looks like Mickey.
It does, it's a hidden Mickey. Try to move it up, because we've got 4 somehow to fit on here. Okay, you got that.
I'm an expert now. If you want some chicken parmesan from an expert, you're watching one right now. Oh, it's sticking to my fingers. Let's put some on this side. That's good, right?
Yep.
Blah! Not last.
I pounded that one a little bit much, so it's kind of thin.
Yeah, it looks like a hand.
It does.
Well, I got that side good.
I think that was the first time we did where you pounded it and I pounded it. It's okay.
Taking a bubble, a yolk bath.
The pounding the chicken was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
And spoiler alert, we tasted those green beans.
So good.
So good.
You
love
have
them.
to make them.
Yeah, you must make them.
Not mustn't, you must.
You must. We're hoping that this is going to be just as good, and then paired together. Oh my goodness.
Not enough.
I think that'll be good.
Okay. Yeah, when it cooks.
Yeah. Okay, maybe grab a little bit to put right there. Great. All right,
last but not least, plop. You'll have the most care. Let's pick it.
Ooh, you have become a master at this.
You're watching a master right now. From Master Chef. Not really. Oh, it's so cold.
That's true. Cold chicken and cold eggs.
The chicken isn't as cold, but who cares? No.
All right, now you can use as much of that as you need.
I might need more. If I ever get this one, it's gonna be the best one.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that one. That one's really good.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, let me see anywhere that needs. Nope.
I'm just gonna do a little seasoning.
Do not put that in your mouth.
Okay, on the last step, so what we're gonna be doing is putting cooking oil.
Yeah, it says to spray it with cooking spray. So we're just gonna do a light spray with this olive oil cooking spray. Then it says to sprinkle it with a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So I have my 1/4 teaspoon here. I'm gonna fill it up, and then we're just gonna like kind of sprinkle a little salt all over them. Just
That one needs a little more salt because there's more salt. There's most of the salt on this one.
Okay. All right. Now, it says to add 2 tablespoons marinara sauce on top of each one.
I feel like I'm making pasta now.
Right.
You need a little more.
Yeah, our pieces of chicken I think are a little bit bigger. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more.
Yeah, we'll be right back when she's done. Sorry if we said Parmesan, we actually meant mozzarella to go on to this because she's done.
And I realized that
I dropped the mozzarella.
that part of why it's a little hard to spread on here is because we got chunky marinara. So if it was smooth marinara, that's probably a better option.
Can you take the camera for a second?
Sure.
Should we cut it? Oh yeah, I'm gonna take super shears. Super shears. Make your day super. Keeps on falling. Perfect. Oh. Okay, so now I'm gonna open it. I'm really bad at opening these types of things. Oh my gosh. Look, it's like completely smushed into one.
Oh, it sure is.
We might need to.
Okay, if you'll take the camera, I'll dry off the
mozzarella.
We're using the tablespoon again. And it calls for 2 tablespoons per piece of chicken. But like we said, since our chicken's a little bit big, we might do a little bit more.
Yeah, see how it's all smushed into like one chunk?
Let me just see how much. Oh, Eva, did you want to do this step?
No, it's fine.
Okay. I'm going to actually use my fingers now that I see how big 1 tablespoon is of this because that'll help me just kind of get it all over.
Yeah.
We'll call that 1. We'll call that 2. You
That
like
looks pretty much good, yeah. So we'll do the same thing like that, and then we'll be back. Okay, so this is the finishing touch of us putting all it on. So it is all the way preheated to 400. So you'll 100% need an adult for this part. To put it in.
All right, it is officially in.
We will start with the dessert.
Yes,
Start making it.
Because this is going to be in the oven for 15 to 18 minutes. So
We can start the.
We can start the dessert while it's in the oven. And ours is a little thinner chicken, so we're going to check it at 12 minutes and see.
Yeah, so we'll be right back.
All right, while the chicken is cooking, we are going to start our family fun fondue. And for the chocolate fondue, so there's a chocolate fondue, a caramel fondue, and then dippers. The chocolate fondue is 1 cup heavy cream, 1 cup chocolate chips, a ½ teaspoon vanilla, and 1/8 teaspoon salt. And when we said vanilla, that's like a pure vanilla extract. For the caramel fondue, it's 2 tablespoons butter. We picked an unsalted butter. 3/4 cups brown sugar. We're using a sugar in the rods turbinado cane sugar. 1/4 cup light corn syrup, and 1/8 teaspoon salt. And just for kicks, we're putting in more heavy cream, 1/4 cup heavy cream. For our dippers, we're going to be using 2 red apples cut up, 1 pint strawberries, and 1 bag of pretzel rods. For making this, our tools are 2 small pots, measuring cups, a liquid measuring cup, which is a cup that holds liquid, measuring spoons, a spatula, a cutting board, and a knife.
Okay, so we're on our first step. The first step is to add 1 cup heavy cream and 1 cup chocolate chips to a pot. So we're getting our pot ready. I already put the heavy cream in a half a cup because I already used the first 1 cup for the chocolate. So yeah, so we're just gonna do 2 half cups, and we're about to get the pot ready. So we will be right back. Okay, so the chicken just finished, so we're gonna pause on the fondue. I know we barely did anything. Oh, gee, that looks so good.
So we want to choose the thickest part. Now these are pretty thin, so it's going to be a little hard, but we'll just put that in, take the temp. We just want to make sure, yep, we're good. I like it to be over 155. This is like 165, so this is perfect.
That smells and looks so good. You guys have to try this.
Actually, I'm going to put it in for 2 more minutes because I want it to brown a little bit.
Okay, so we're putting it in for 2 minutes,
I'm
I
going to
guess.
turn it.
Okay.
Okay. So
So
the chicken's done, but the breading,
yeah.
the breading isn't. Stop. The breading isn't browned yet, and I'd really like it to be a little bit more brown.
Yeah.
Okay,
Can we
so,
heat this up?
Yeah. Okay, so we'll put this one up here and this one up
The,
here. So,
the heavy cream. I had to walk all the way from here, all the way to here with it full, and I almost spilled it. It was
cannot believe
crazy.
We don't have that on video. Okay, later we should do a contest to see who can get it across the whole kitchen without spilling.
Can I?
Okay, so this will be half a cup in. All right, and then
Need
she
another
was
half?
super smart. Brought the heavy cream over here. Here, grab the.
Sorry.
That's not a fun thing to watch. Okay, so here's the second. Because it's supposed to be 1 full cup, is that right?
Yeah. It's not called roof 2, it's called U2. So
Ha!
it needs to see you.
Okay. And what's next in here, Eva?
Can you go put chocolate chips? I'm trying to close the heavy cream with one hand. I'm going to bring the chocolate chips. I really want to dumb, but gotta make the fondue, y'all.
Okay, you want to pour this?
Ooh, this is a good stand. Okay, so you guys can't see me pouring it in, but I'm pouring it.
Grab it so they
Here,
see.
can you pour it in? Because I don't want to plop the cream on it.
Okay, ready?
I don't like milk.
Oh, she doesn't want it to plop on her. Okay,
I don't like milk.
so we'll do it slow.
I mean, is heavy cream milk?
It's like
A type of milk?
Yeah, really heavy. Okay, so that's gonna be that. Let's check our chicken. It's getting a little browner. I love that. And let's look at our caramel.
Oh, it smells so good. Oh my gosh.
We're gonna pause on the caramel one because it has butter, sugar, corn
No,
syrup,
we're gonna
salt.
keep on doing this. We need to stir it while it's going.
Okay, but we didn't turn the heat on it yet, so let's get the chicken out.
Oh, it's not done. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, it is. Okay, so we're getting the chicken out.
Great.
Oh, smell. Breathe it in.
So
Oh, yes, that's perfect.
it's even better, right?
Yeah.
Okay, here,
Yeah.
show the folks.
It's like more brown. Oh, I feel like we're at Master Chef because we're masters and we're chefs.
Okay, try to separate. Okay.
Okay.
Great job, Eva.
Ah, there's some stuff on your phone.
Now, here's my question for you.
Okay, hold on, I'll be right back.
So my question I had for Eva was whether we should go ahead and eat our chicken and green beans, then come back and make dessert, or get it all done. We decided that we want to eat our chicken while it's hot. So
Yeah,
that's
so
what we're
we'll
gonna
be right back and then finish up the fondue. Okay, so this is the chicken. This is my first bite. I'm really excited.
How about with the green beans? And just so you know, I did heat them up for like 20 seconds before, so they were a little bit warm still. Perfect.
Good. Yes.
All right, we'll see y'all soon.
Okay, sorry our camera stopped. So heat over low heat until melted, stirring frequently. And then I'll tell you what it is, okay?
All right, so we are all melted. My understanding of chocolate is you want to heat it low and slow. So we have it on low, and because if chocolate burns, you can never get it back.
Yeah. Okay, so while she's over there, we will need remove from heat, stir in vanilla and salt. How much vanilla and salt? Half teaspoon. TSP, is that teaspoon?
That is teaspoon.
So half a teaspoon of vanilla. Oh, where's the half teaspoon? Is it over here? Nope. Half teaspoon is over here. So half teaspoon. Where's the vanilla? Over here, okay. Vanilla, I can't get it. Okay, there. Okay, so can you take the camera?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it into the half teaspoon over the sink.
Smells good, but you never want to eat it or drink it plain because it does not taste good until it's combined with other stuff. Like, you will not probably want to lick those fingers.
It smells like vanilla ice cream. Here, I'll close it in a second.
Okay.
Okay, so do I put it in the...
Let's
Why?
hold. I'm just putting that underneath it so it doesn't drip. Ready?
Yep.
Does it say to add it to this?
Yep.
Okay.
So we're gonna do exactly that.
Lovely. What's the next thing we do?
Salt.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Okay. That's going to be whatever the littlest little one is, which we may.
Right here.
Great.
Okay, so where's our salt? Okay. Why do we put salt into the...
Well, I know it seems strange to put salt in sweet things, but it actually,
Makes it sweeter?
it's the magic trick to almost all pastries. It's a little bit of salt. It makes it just the right amount of sweetness.
Making it into the teaspoon thing. Making it into the thing.
Okay? How's that going, Eva?
Hard is making it not into the teaspoon.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that looks like
Great. I'm just stirring as you put things in. What else goes in?
that's all. Yep, that's all.
Okay, so bring the instructions over to me,
Bring the instructions over to me.
please.
Wait, for a second. I gotta kind of this off because of the vanilla onto my fingers.
She listened to my advice not to everything. Put it
Okay,
together.
so we just finished cutting up everything, putting it all together, and now we are done. Our camera's about to die, so we have to go fast. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like the video, and bye.
Bye.